Hello everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to our very first video of the Microsoft Student Partner video series. In this series, we aim to create a friendly learning environment for students and professionals. If you're interested in Microsoft technology, you are going to learn a lot in this series.
Yep.
And just to introduce myself, my name is Bowen from University of Toronto. And I'm currently a fourth year engineering science student. My major is in math, stats, and finance.
And my name is Sabrina Smai. I am also a student at the University of Toronto. I am in the Digital Enterprise Management Specialist program. It's basically the intersect between business and technology and computer science. In today's video, we're going to delve more into building intelligence with Microsoft Cognitive Services. So it's going to be a great video, so stay tuned.
So what exactly is cognitive services? Cognitive services allows you to build your app just like a human. It can have the ability to see, speak, and listen, and also understand what you say, and then search through the database and what's contained inside the database. Cognitive services is all hosted on a single website called microsoft.com/cognitive, and there you can find different type of the 5 categories I just mentioned: the speech, vision, language, knowledge, and search. And accessing the API is extremely simple. You just follow these 2 steps, go to that website, microsoft.com/cognitive, and then you call the REST API endpoint to your app. So why do we use Microsoft Cognitive Services? 3 main reasons. It's very easy to use because it utilizes a REST API. And also it's very flexible. It runs on different platforms. Right now there are 3 different platforms that people mainly use: Windows, Android, and Apple. And Microsoft Cognitive Services runs on all of them. And these APIs are also tested a lot of times, and it's guaranteed going to work. And there is a great support community on Stack Overflow, and then there are plenty of documentations on GitHub.
Okay, so let's look at some key characteristics of an intelligent app. And let's look at this using the user's point of view and a developer's point of view. So to a user, it's really important to have a personalized application that is also predictive and always available. But now, looking at it from a developer's point of view, it's important to incorporate facial recognition, having predictive model bases, also having a robust information management is a big requirement for having an intelligent app. Now, we set up 5 different example cases of applications that actually are powered by Microsoft Cognitive Services, and they're a lot of fun to play around with. You guys should go check them out. We can also make another video demoing some of these. Now, the first API I'm going to get into is Vision API. It has the ability to analyze an image. Also, it has the optical character recognition, and also has the ability to get thumbnails. So now, by analyzing image service, it helps understand the features and the content that are actually within an image. It helps with recognizing faces, people, and the types of activity that are actually undertaking within the image, and also the text that's within the image as well. So now, optical character recognition system is another great API that actually allows you to process an image and detect any text that's within an image as well. And a great example of this would be this photo over here to the left, and you can see the simple JSON format that actually helps identify the text that's within the image, and it provides the location of each of the elements within the image, as you can see on the right JSON. Now, the next exciting API is Face API that basically allows you to undertake face detection, verification, grouping, and identification. So when it comes to detection, it can detect human faces and compare them, their similarities. And this is really good for organizing people into groups according to their visual similarities, and that can help tag people in an image as well. So when it comes to verification, it's really easy to use this API to actually find similar looking faces and actually build a collection and a face query. And this API can return a collection of very similar faces. And that's really good for checking the likelihood that two faces actually belong to the same person. Now, another feature that Face API has is for grouping, and that's a great way to organize many unidentified faces into groups together based on their visual similarities.
Speech APIs contains of two types of speech. Obviously, you can transfer your speech into text, and every time you say something to the computer, it's going to show up on the screen. And the other way around, you can text, and it let the computer speak it for itself. So voice recognition, as you're all familiar with Cortana, or some of the Mac users are familiar with the Siri, it's the same backend that powers those two applications. You can ask Siri or Cortana, what's the weather like today? It's going to search through the weather app and then return the weather today. And also, it can easily convert spoken audio into text. For example, if you get too lazy, you don't want to type those lines, you can just say to computer, can you help me type those lines? And those lines are going to show up. And also the best part is it supports different language. In fact, it supports 7 different most spoken languages and currently. And here's a comparison of the REST API and the client library. As you can see, the client library has a little more capabilities than REST API, but all the REST APIs, those shortcomings can be mitigated by the other features in the app. Also, we have language understanding intelligence services, and we can determine the intent and the context of a speech, and which can make your computer, your device understand what you're thinking, what's your emotions currently. And also, we have a few examples in speech recognition, which we're not going to show you today, but we're going to show you something really fun today.
So we're going to demo Project Murphy. It's a really fun and exciting way to demo the power of artificial intelligence. So it recognizes using what-if questions. So if we were to type in, what if cars could fly? So it's going to analyze what I'm trying to say using their APIs. So they returned an image that was not what I wanted. So it's asking me for some feedback, and I'm going to give it actually a sad face because I didn't like it. And this is how it's gaining some feedback based on what I considered cars flying. So they're going to return to me another one, and I'm not satisfied as well. So it's going to keep returning back some images until I am satisfied. So this is just an example of a machine actually learning, gaining feedback from the user, and it can keep going on and on until I find the right image, and then I will give it a happy face, and then it will recognize that it's actually the appropriate picture to give. So now...
oh, that is actually Chinese.
Yeah, 中国人.
Oh yeah, nice.
我会一点中文.
Oh, that's pretty nice. So this is an app that's built in the WeChat. Most of the Chinese students recognize that, and you can in fact chat with this WeChat's called Little Ice. I don't know, let's translate in English.
Small ice.
Yeah. So it looks like it has an emotion. It just feels like you can chatting with a real person.
Yeah. So as you can see, that they're able to actually recognize emotions through text, which has never been done before. So it's pretty exciting to play around with. So now here are some resources that you can incorporate into your hacks. You can check them out. They're really helpful towards developing applications or any projects that you have in school or at work. So this is our contact information. Again, my name is Sabrina Smai. This is Bowen Chen, and we're both Student Tech Evangelists, also known as Microsoft Student Partners, and you can contact us for any more information and check back with us for more exciting videos.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.